Alright, ask a question. Any question, yes or no? Yes or no question. What is your question? What is your question? Tell me your question. Guaranteed. Alright, one more. One more question. Yes or no? Yes or no? Is it going to be yes? No? Maybe so. It is likely. It is likely, guaranteed. Sure. Yeah, got out and open there. It's Sagittarius. Uranus. In other words, you don't have weapons of mass destruction anymore. You don't have all of this. And you need to collapse the banking system you run and own. Because you need to create something that you... Alright, Uranus in Sagittarius. Explore different points of view. Alright, so learn to look at things differently. Or when you hear a different point of view, don't push it off or be like, oh no, just like take it, analyze it, and be like, you know what? I can see their point. I can see this point of view, and you know I do that a lot, and I really do. And even if I'm like, oh, I know I'm right, and da da, or I'm this, or you know I know the answer to this, da da da, but you know I'm like, well, you know I still can see this other person's point of view. You know what I mean? I can see where they're coming from, or I can see where they get it, or da da da. But even though I don't agree with it, or I know it's wrong, or like I'm just gun ho on being like right or something, But I still can look at somebody else's point of view, and possibly you need to look at somebody else's point of view on something, So try to anyway. Try to look at everybody's point of view and see, because everybody is not the same. Everybody don't look at things the same. Everybody don't think the same. Everybody comes from different. They come from different cultures, different backgrounds, different hurdles that's been in their life that's maybe changed their point of view. And you got to have the you got to be conscious of that and understand that everybody ain't gonna look at things the same way you do, and possibly you need to do that too. Just saying. Maybe you don't. So maybe this is for me to, hey, Charlie, you need to look at the other points of view, and understand that you're not always right. I'm joking. Alright. It's Empress. Wheel of Fortune. Alright. Says Queen. This Empress is having a Wheel of Fortune, has a new lease on life, new chance. It's something maybe that was manifested, something that they been dreaming of for a while. Been working on. Maybe they've been doing magic to get this Wheel of Fortune. And because of that, it caused the Tower. Because, matter of fact, this Empress got a Wheel of Fortune, but they used black magic on it. And they used magic on it, and it blew up right in their darn face. You know, they went right back on them. It caused a major tower. They thought they were gonna have this new lease on life, and that something that they were manifesting and doing all this magic to get to, to, or to win, whatever, you know what I mean? And it caused a tower. It caused a tower in their life, and you know now, you know now they're having to go back, and now they're having to go back and work on themselves. You know what I mean? Maybe, now they're having to work. Maybe now they're having to work by themselves. They ain't got nobody. You know, nobody to nobody to help them. Because there's two people in this, but there was a tower, and then now they're sitting there working by themselves. You know, it's possibly because all this magic that they threw on this other person that they had to. Maybe these two people. Maybe there was two people. There was a woman and a man that jumped out of this empress's life. You know, jumped out the house, jumped out the tower, and said, "We're getting away from this. We're gonna work by ourselves. Or we're gonna, we're gonna leave you to work by yourself, because, this magic that you've been doing, the stuff that you've been manifesting, he gave a wheel of fortune, but not a good wheel. Not a good wheel. This is something that you don't see, or something that you didn't see. This is just something, maybe like this magic they were doing night and day, doing it all the time, constantly doing it. You know what I mean? Just constantly working on, doing this magic to cause, maybe to cause this tower. You know what I mean? And but now they're stuck behind the wall here. They're like stuck at home, stuck on this rock. You know what I mean? They're stuck on a rock, looking out, wishing they maybe they done something different. Looking out, and maybe wishing they were somewhere else or with someone else. Wishing maybe they didn't do all this magic and created these towers, or created this tower. And they're like I said, they're stuck on that rock. Maybe they're stuck at home, something, whatever. They're like behind this wall. They're like looking out ahead, but they're here. And they can't leave. They're just like, oh, I got my foot on my rock, and I'm stuck here. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And maybe they're dreaming of all the choices you have. You know what I mean? Or they're like visioning like all the choices you have, or they're trying to dream of different options that that they wish that they had. And like I said, they're in despair, and and they're wanting somebody to give them a cup. They got, like I said, they're stuck. They're stuck there. They got options. They got all these options. They got these options here and all, but they're dreaming. They're dreaming of this option that's in the clouds. They're wanting something to come out of nowhere. Or they're wanting something that they don't have. They have these right here, or they have this right here, but they want this, and they can't get it because it's into the clouds. It's gone. And they're in despair of this. Yeah, they're wanting to reconcile, or they're wanting to have they're wanting to meet you. They're wanting to They're wanting to see you again or something. I don't know. 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But you moved away. You're gone. You know. Or maybe they're trying, or maybe they want to come towards you to see you, to meet you. You know, you're like, no. You know, or they wish it out. They wish they could come. They wish they could come. They wish they could come see you and meet you, or you know, be with you. Da da da. And that's why they're in despair, because they are going away. You know, they're maybe they're going to jail, or maybe they moved away and now they're bound and tied up and blocked from you. 8-8. And they're having to self-reflect. They have to look at themselves and see what they did. You know, what they really did. Maybe their money is drying up. Maybe it's coming in slow now. You know, and this is binding them up, blocking them, holding them back. You know, locking them up. Yeah. Yeah, they're having to look at themselves now because they know that you were like you were a true divine counterpart. Period. You're a soulmate. You know, it could be a twin flame, but you know, false twin flame, whatever. But they know that you were more than the average. They were more than anybody else probably in their whole life. You know what I mean? That like you were actually sent from the heavens. You know. And you have a lot of information, you know, and you have a lot of you get a lot of downloads. You get a lot of information coming in, or you have a lot of information that you compute and let it out. You send it out into the interweb. Peace.